Hey guys, Ryan Gill here with Hunt Primitive, and today I want to do a super quick tutorial on how to put on beaver fur silencers. Now, when you get these strips of beaver fur, whether you get them from yourself, somewhere else, or my website, huntprimitive.com, you'll notice, just like any piece of fur, you have some fur that angles this way, and because that's the way it obviously grew on the animal. Now, what I like to do is when the fur faces up, I like to use the upward facing side for the top limb. And then whenever we do the bottom limb, we're doing the top limb now, I'll spin it around and this will be the side that I put in first. Now that's not super important. You can do it either way. That's just how I like to do that. But what you're going to do is take your string and we're going to separate the two different main strands and we're going to slide this right in between, and then we're going to kind of give it a little bit of a tug here so it holds into place. And see, it's pretty easy what we did there. Now, I'm going to take a dot of super glue and put it right here on this side, and then I'm going to run just a small line of glue down to about maybe 3/4 of 1 inch from the bottom, and that's mostly because I'm going to hang on to it there. But what you want to do is when you stick this in, it's opposite for you, remember, because you're watching the video, but I want you to face the fur strip away from your body when it's upside down. That way when you actually tighten the string, it'll tighten the fur silencer with it. If you do it the other way, then what happens is if you have to tighten your string, it'll actually loosen the wrap of the fur strip. So anyway, got a little super glue. We're going to fold that over and pinch it for just a second, and then what we're doing is we're barber pulling it around the string, and then I kind of take my thumb, and you don't have to get every bit of hair out of the way, but I kind of fold the hair up like this, and then I give it a turn. Fold the hair up and give it a turn, and you're going to do that all the way. And you're trying to lay these strips of leather next to one another right until you're left with this little tiny pigtail. You just kind of fluffed up nice. Separate the two bowstring strands again and put one side through. There shouldn't be very much hanging out. There should be just a little pigtail, maybe all 1/4 or 3/8 inch long. Put a drop of super glue on that. And then we're going to actually kind of fold that into the rest of the leather. Hold that here for just a second so it dries. And then grab your string and pull. That'll help seat it in. And then you can just kind of clean all this up. Now if you want to take scissors that go along and trim off all the guard hairs, you're welcome to do that. Now it doesn't have to be perfect, because what we're going to do now is string the bow. Let me do that. As soon as we put pressure on the bow, it's going to pull this tight. And this is why it's easier to do at home. So now we're going to let this side dry, preen it out how we want. See how nice that is? It's very nice. Now we'll let it dry for about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll unstring the bow and we can do the other side, and you'll have a nice pair of beaver fur silencers. If you want to trim them, go for it. If not, you can leave them just the way they are. Thanks for following along. Hope this helps.